Hello, welcome guys to the new project in the project series. And for today, our aim is to make a to-do app. This project is quite easier than previous project. In this, we will like creating the to-do app. To-do app is a app where like we can add a task for the day which we like all want to do. So for the to-do app, the first thing, let's start with the project without wasting time. Firstly, the libraries for this project I have imported is the Google Fonts, and the next thing only the Google Fonts. And let's start the project. So, firstly, let's import some of the libraries which will be helping to use some default packages. Firstly, like I'm including that Flutter material dart, this one, and uh, let's call the main function. Inside main function, uh, we'll call the runaf function, which will be containing our first screen. So for the first screen, let's call the stateless widget and name it as a to-do app. We can pass this thing over here. And the next thing we're going to do is to like replace this container with the material app. After this, inside material app, let's give some of the properties like title. Title should be a string. So the title will be to do app, and we can also give the debug checker as false. And another thing we can include is the home or the route. So for a home, we have to like make another screen too. So firstly, let's make another screen which will be containing all the things. So for this screen, let's make it a stateful widget because the screen state will be changing once the user adds the task on. So let's name it a to-do list screen CR. So we have created this. So let's pass this inside mode. Uh, let's give it a constant here. Similar, we can give it here. Uh, nice. So this is our project structure. We can also give constant over here. So finally, this is our project structure. So let's start with the coding. So for starting the coding, let's include some of the variables which we are like going to use in the project. So the logic for this project is like whenever user adds a task, it will be added into a list, and the items of list will be shown as a task. So for that, we have to create first a list, an empty list of type string. For creating the list in Flutter or Dart, we call the list and give a data type here and name the list as like to dos. So let's make it an empty list. And after this, we can also like make some of the functions or features for that. Then the firstly the feature we are going to include is to like the screen or a dialog box where user can add the to do list or cancel the to do list to do task. So for that, let's make a function called add to do, and inside which will be like returning show dialog box function, which will include. So we are like including the context and the builder. Context will be same, and for the builder, let's give it inside this, and for builder we want builder context and context. Nice, and here we can return the thing which we want. The thing we want to return is the alert dialog box. Before that, let's define the string of name new to do, which will be empty at first, and thing we want to return is alert dialog box. Before calling the alert dialog box, we can call alert dialog, and inside alert dialog, we can give our all the things. So for this alert dialog box, the thing we want to like make, or the properties we want to include is firstly the title and the context or the action which you want to take. So firstly let's include the title. So for title, we'll be taking the text, and text will be like add to do, and we can give it a style here for looking it good. For style I am calling Google Fonts, and the specific font I want is Poppins, and inside Poppins I can give multiple properties like font style, font size. So font size we want of 24, and font weight we can also give. Font weight can be bold. The next thing is color. Color property should also include it. You can give it a black. Uh, let's give it a colon here, and this is. So we have created a title, and the next thing we will going to include is the context or the thing which we want to like give it inside this. For context, firstly we want a text field. For making the text field, we can call the widget called text field. Text field will have multiple properties. Firstly, we can call the function like uh, uh, on change. What we want to do if for the what we want to do of the value which user enter inside this and inside this text field, and for the value we want to all the values which will be user adding in this text field, we want it to like add it in the variable which we made here. So we can also like use set state here, but this method is like a bit easy from that. So we assign the value. So all the things inside the text field which will be user adding will be like stored in the string which we made a new to do. So after this, we can also like give some of the actions which we want to do. So for the actions, uh, we want the elevated button. Inside elevated button, firstly we can use on press thing. So, and we can also give it a child here. For child, we want text. So the text we can copy from here. We can change the things. This is a text, and we can make it a white for good visualization. And this will be bold, and this will be like 24. So we can call it as a add first one, and or we can give it a cancel. And the function on press we want to perform is to like go out of the context and pop. So this is perfect. uh, let's assign it, and the next thing we also want is to make another elevated button for adding, which on tab we want to like set the value of this new variable into the add the value of this new variable into the list we made before. So let's call the list to do start. We can call the add function, and the value we want to add is like new to do. So this is same. This is same. So perfect. We have made the two buttons, which will be like we can use for adding and deleting the things. So we made all the functions and the variables for this app, which we are like going to make. So let's jump into the UI part. Let's create the UI, and for creating the UI, uh, we we are going to the we can replace this container with the scaffold. So let's we can replace this with a scaffold, and inside scaffold, I'm going to call the widget app bar, and app bar have app bar, and inside app bar I can give like multiple properties like elevation, which can be 0, and the next thing I can give inside this is the title or the background color. Firstly, let's give the title. For title, again I can copy this and text, because it requires text, and here I can give it a to do app. So this is perfect, and I can also give a background color here. So giving a background color we want as a white. So this is perfect. So let's build our app again to like see the changes of the app bar. So our app is built, but the thing is we are not seeing the app bar. So we can also include multiple things or try to build an app again. Background color. The app bar is built, but we have to only change its color. So now, like we can see to do app here as the app bar. So our app bar is created. The next thing we want to make in the UI is a body. Let's include a body. So inside a body, we want to like make it a simple thread. We can call a list view builder. So It's called list view dot builder, and which will first be calling item builder. So inside item builder, it will be like similar the build context, and inside build context we can give context. So the another thing we can give is the int index. We can put all the thing inside this. So item builder is done, and we can also give a written value here. But before this, I can include some of the things like uh, the item count, which is very important. So item count will be the length of the list we made above, because all the things inside this will be added above. The error we are getting is our error is also. So let's include the written. The thing we want to return. The thing we want to return is the list style, the simple list style, which will be containing a text. So for the text, we want we can copy the above one. Uh, we can copy this one. So for the text, we can this should be like inside the title, and we can give it inside this, and we can make it size small and change the font weight. So we've created a list style. The another thing we can do, or the styling we can do once like our app is functional. So we have made the body and the app bar. So now let's make the button, which can call the function add to do. So we can add all the to do items. So for that, I'm creating. I can create a floating action button. So for creating the floating action button, I'm calling the floating action button. You can call the property which requires on pressed. So on press we want to call the function this one which we made earlier, and we can paste it over here. So this is our on press function, and next thing we can add is child. So child will be icon icons dot add. So this is perfect, and let's add constant everywhere inside our file. So uh, this is our the final code. Let's try to build it and see the functionality. So for adding the task, we have to click on the add icon, and then one title bar will be appeared. And for this, I can add like I have a 5-minute meet at 10 p.m. So I can add this. So this will be added, but we are facing an error. The thing is, we are only getting to do. So the thing we have we have to add some change some of the variables. So for changing the variables, the thing we can include, we have to like change some of the things in our function. Let's make this different. I can give it a thing. So this will be the new to do from now. And on text field value change, we want this to this. And here we can also change this to this. And on press, we want to add new to do list. And the value of the text field will be assigned to new to do. Perfect. Let's try to build it again. So on tab, we always add the list over here. So let's try to build the app. Okay. Okay. So the function is like new to do, and we have to change multiple things. So we have changed multiple things, and now like let's try to build our app again. The error we are getting because we have like the same function and same variable name. So it is like the function overloading. Let's try to rebuild again. So this is a previous app, like we have to rebuild it. Rebuild this again. So we have to wait uh, till our app is rebuilding. We have to try it and rebuild this again. Till then, we can remove this blue line. So our app is like rebuilt it again. The only thing I have to change is nice. And let's try to add. I have 10:00 p.m. Perfect. Now our app is working. The error is like I have kept the same name of the variable and the list as the same. So we are getting the error. Now this is the good. This is the perfect. So I have like changed the name of the string container and the function. So this is our app. We can also give some styling. Um like inside this I can give some styles to this. So we can copy this style and we can give it here. We have to remove this constant. Similar thing we can give here. We have to remove this constant again. And we can change its color to white. Perfect. And you can also give here. You can copy this style and remove this and give this white black. And now let's see. Now it is working perfectly. And let's try to add different things. So I can add. I have to. I have to learn that today. Add. So this is added. And the next thing I have to make two projects in that today we can add this. So this is add. Uh, Perfect. So we can like terminate or build this again. Cause the state of app we have changed. So let's build this again and try it once again. Till then, I can give you the things we have done. Firstly, like we have called the main function inside which we have passed our first screen, and after that we have like made our another screen or a home screen. We have included some of the variables. Uh, Firstly, we have include the to do variable, the to do list, which will be like where all the to do things will be added, and then we have made a function add to do in which we have made a alert dialog box which contains one text field and elevated button of for cancelling and one button for adding the items which user passes in the text field to the list. And inside then we have made UI. For UI we have created an app bar, simple app bar, and for body I have called list view builder which only contains list style and which shows the to do's index. And for calling the function which we have made we have included for a floating action button. So our app is built. Let's try. uh, Thank you for watching. And perfect. Please like, share, and subscribe. to the channel. To our channel. So perfect. Now it is working. All the errors are resolved, and all the things is working, and UI also looking perfect. uh, the assignment or the thing I want you to include in this, like we can also include a shared preferences for storing all the data in the local storage, which we have done in our previous project for Express Title. So your assignment is to include the share preferences share preferences in this app for like making it used in the local storage. So, as the app says, thank you for watching. Please like and share and subscribe the channel if you want, if you like the video. And in the let's meet in the another project. And thank you.